Hi, this is Carol Macrae, and today I want to just spend a few minutes and teach you a little group of exercises for kinesiology that are really about getting you balanced and back in control of your own life again. So the first one that we want to do, and these are daily exercises that they recommend that you do every day, morning and night. And the first thing that we would want to start would be simply the 4 thumps. Now we're going to be thumping on some different energy meridians so that we can start to clear things. Now the first thump that we do is just on the stomach meridian. So it's just here. And we want to just tap those meridians just for a few taps there. And what that does is that energy meridian is really about grounding you, and it'll just push that energy all the way down through your feet and down to the center of the earth to really get you grounded. The next point we want to do is K27. So it's just where these bones are and just inside. Now you can just give them a little push if you want to. And if you're just rubbing them, you'll find sometimes they'll be a little bit more tender. But we're going to just thump those now with just 3 fingers, just thumping here. And the K27 points are actually the junction of lots of different energies in the body. And what they can do is switch your energy from going backwards to the right way around. So they're a great one to do in the morning. They're also really great for giving you more energy to get you more vibrant throughout the day. The next one we're going to do is the thymus gland. So here, and again, we can just tap it here. Remember Tarzan, and the apes and all the rest of it. It's just, there's a purpose behind it. The thymus gland is about your immune system. So as we tap that, it clears toxins from your body. It increases your body's ability to fight diseases and bacteria and all the rest of it. It increases your T4 natural killer cells. So that really does boost your immune system. And the next one of the 4 thumps is the spleen points, and that's just in line with the nipples, but it's just on this rib. And again, 3 fingers just hitting here. You'll probably find that feels quite tender as well. And again, that's about boosting your immune system and cleansing your energy through your system, because the spleen points are connected to your spleen, which is your lymphatic drainage and all the rest of it. So that will give you an energy boost. It will also help your energies come back into alignment so you can think more clearly, you've got more energy, and it boosts your immune system. And I know a few days ago I felt like I was coming down with something because I was really tired and run down, and all I did was I tapped for a few minutes and I just felt my energy come back. I just felt like the batteries just got charged again, and of course I didn't end up getting sick. And so that's the first of the energy medicine techniques. It's called the 4 thumps. Now the next thing we're going to do is a thing called the what are we going to call this? This is called the cross crawl. Oh, that's what we're doing next. Okay, so I've got a list down here. The cross crawl is about getting your brain's patterns and your energy crossing over, because if you think of the fact that the left hemisphere controls the right side of the body and vice versa, when we're little babies and we start to crawl, we do what we call unilateral. So babies crawl same side, hand, fist and knees when they start. And what they know is if babies don't learn to crawl with each opposite side, it's a developmental part of their brain development, so that their brain doesn't cross over so well. And we know that if babies don't do that, if they miss that vital step, they often have developmental problems through their learning through their whole life. So what you'll find is sometimes those energies don't cross over so well. And the reason they don't is if you're going through your day, it's Mother Nature's way to get you back to taking some time out to get some rest. So it means that your energies can start to go backwards, and you're just not crossing over. So you'll end up being really tired and lethargic. So we normally would want to just probably tap each leg, or marching on the spot's another way to do that, or even just kicking those legs out, and that'll get that crossover pattern happening back again in your eyes. Now, if you find that your test weak when you look at a cross, and I'm talking muscle testing, that will say that you're not crossed over properly. And if you test strong with a unilateral pattern, it means that your brain waves are not crossing over. And one of the things that we can do if we find that we're the activities that we're doing through the day that would normally give us more energy. If they're not doing that, it's your body's way of making you tired, so the energies will start running backwards so that you'll take a rest. Now we can kind of fight against this by retraining those patterns. So if you find that you're normally walking forward would normally make you feel stronger, but if you find that you walk forward and you're testing muscle testing weak for that, it means that you've gotten out of alignment. So one of the things that we can do is kind of trick the body by marching in a unilateral way and then crossing over. And that will just retrain those patterns again. So we started off with the 4 thumps, then the cross crawl. The next thing we're going to do is the Wayne Cook posture. And the Wayne Cook posture, again, is about getting everything back into balance again. And you can do it as 2 different ways to do it. One is sitting down. So we would just sit, and that's why I've got my phone there. What we would do is just bring one leg up. If you've got your left leg up, take your right hand to the left ankle, and left hand comes right over. And as we breathe, we just simply, we breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And the reason we breathe in this pattern and lengthen up at the same time is that as we breathe in through the nose, we'll find that we naturally just bring the tongue to the palate of the mouth. I'm going to cross that over now. So again, right leg on top means that we put the left hand on the ankle, the right hand on the bottom of the foot, breathing in and out. And just do a few breaths that way. And as I was saying, when you breathe in and that tongue goes to the palate, it actually connects up that central meridian and the Gardner vessel. So we get that microcosmic orbit starting to flow again, and just brings everything back into alignment, gets your energies unscrambled. And so the next thing we want to do is just bring this thumbs into the third eye, fingers are touching. Again, doing some of that breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, it's about unscrambling your brain, getting that crossover thing happening in the brain and the body, and helping you to have more energy, more clarity. So after that, we're going to do the crown pull. So we're going to pull right out here, all the way through. And what we find is then we're going to pull right through, just a little way, a few centimeters. And what we're really doing is shifting the energy on the crown chakra and bringing it all the way here. That's it. Now we're going to do a crossover, another crossover pattern. So hand on your shoulder, so opposite hand, dragging that across to the hip. And again, this is all about unscrambling the energies in the body, grounding you, getting you back into feeling like you're working. And often we find our energies cross over, and this is one of those ways that we can also do that. So just crossing over from left to right. Now, what have I got left? Okay, next thing we want to do is some neurolymphatic drainage. So there are lots of different neurolymphatic points in the body. Oh, my hair's gone all crazy now. And what we want to do is start to unclog this, because it'll get rid of the toxins in the body. So there's some meridians here. We're going to start with that. Now I can probably put up a chart with some of those neurolymphatics for you to be able to massage. But you don't have to do them all in one go, because if you do, it's just going to make you sore. And it can also mean that you get a big flush of energy and toxins going right through your body. And you don't want to do that all in one go. It can give you hot flushes. And so there's lots of neurolymphatic points. And I'll just pop up a chart. So that's always a really good thing, to just work your way around them. And the next thing we want to do is connecting heaven and earth. So again, we want to take one hand up and one hand down. This really stretches out the muscles. I'll move back a little. But it also helps you to open up through the chest. And it helps to ground you and connect you above and below. So you're feeling a whole lot better. Either that way or this way, whatever works for you. And the next thing we're going to do is a Celtic weave. And it's just basically swinging around. And what you're actually doing is, the figure eights are another type of energy medicine that can really get you balanced and weave all your whole aura so everything's back to connected again. And there's just a couple more things we want to do. Probably the next one we want to do is just the hook up. And again, finger in the belly button, other finger or fingers on the third eye. We're going to breathe in and hook up and just lift up. And that again will get those energies running back the right way. So if your energies are running backwards and you do that technique, it's going to get things moving forward again. So you'll test strong for the positive things that you want to do. Otherwise, if you're having muscle testing, which is, well, it's not really muscle testing, it's energy testing. It's to tell whether your energies are congruent with certain things. You'll get inaccurate readings if things are flowing in the wrong way. And then we're going to just do the little, just bring the energy from here right up to the bottom of the chin. So we're just running up central meridian here now. And is there anything else there? Nope, we're fine. So we just want to run up here, and all we're doing now is re-energizing. So up there. Now we could also do the governor vessel if we wanted to. We want to just bring it to here and over to the top of the lip. And again, this is called sealing. So we're just sealing up our energy. It's a great thing to do when you want to put some affirmations in. You sort of seal them into your energy field, and it's really good for psychic protection as well. So I hope that's been very helpful for you today. The set of exercises were kind of developed by a lady named Donna Eden, and what she did was she's been doing kinesiology and touch for health kinesiology for 40 years or something, a long time. But what she found was that these group of exercises incorporated the best aspects of all the other energy medicine exercises that we can do, at really helping to heal yourself, helping to get yourself back into balance, re-energizing, clearing your mind of mental clutter, and moving things forward so that everything's congruent. So hope you enjoyed that, and I will remember to put up a picture of some neurolymphatic points that when I get a chance. I'm about to sneak home now. It's been a lovely day, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Talk to you soon. Bye. A wonderful morning for those watching in the morning. Have a wonderful day.